The United States had 3 restaurants in the top 10, but who needs smoked ox and marrow when we've got Mark Leslie here making some bourbon shrimp, and people from upstairs are coming downstairs now saying, what are you guys making down there?
Exactly,
That's pretty good.
exactly.
Yeah, it just smells delicious, and
be great.
folks at home can do this as well, right?
Yeah, it's really easy. You know, it's summer, it's time to go to the beach, it's time to go to the lake, so I thought it'd be something to do kind of fun and quick with shrimp. I love using locally sourced shrimp. I mean, we're 2 hours from the Gulf, 2.5 hours from the Gulf. We have a great store here, Destin Connection in Montgomery. Fresh seafood, we might as well use it. You don't want to go to the store and get shrimp from Taiwan. It's halfway around the world. So we're going to cook local today. That's exactly right. Yeah. So let's get started.
Okay.
We're going to, I've got in the pan here, I've got some olive oil and some butter. Okay. The olive oil keeps the butter from burning. It also reduces the amount of butter you use in the dish, so it makes it a little healthier, I think.
Yeah, little olive oil, a little butter mixed.
Yeah, exactly. And so this dish goes really fast. You're going to bring this up to temperature, get it nice and hot. We're going to put in some garlic. This is about 3 cloves of garlic, fresh garlic. We're going to put in some red pepper flakes for a little heat. Seafood is great when it's got a little spice to it.
Right about that.
Yeah, we're just going to stir this around just a little bit. You don't want to cook this too long because the garlic will burn, and burnt garlic is the worst. Next, we're going to put in shrimp. I like to leave the tails on. It's easier to pick up with your finger.
Yeah,
this is kind of finger food that we're making today. Something casual you're going to do down at the beach. You're going to lay this in the pan, and you're just going to let it cook on one side. You kind of want to let it cook, get one side pink, and then you want to flip it over, and then we'll go from there.
Spread them out real good so one side cooks evenly.
Yeah, exactly. And for shrimp, you don't want to cook them too long. Just a couple minutes on each side, and they're good to go. So while we let those just saute just a little bit, I want to make sure we don't get it. I have to give a shout out. Yesterday, I was at Miss Wilkerson's class at Carver High School here in town, their culinary program, and I was making fresh pasta with them. And so if I don't give a shout out, I may get hit. So there's a shout out to Miss Wilkerson's class.
Hey guys, what you doing?
Hey, we're doing a little shrimp. So I've got the shrimp on this side. Once the shrimp starts to turn pink, just on the one side, you're going to turn it over.
Okay.
So you'll just turn this all over in the pan. I'm going to jump ahead because we'll, you know, either we'll run out of time and we won't get to eat, and that's a horrible thing. Right?
Yeah. Due to the power of television, we can move ahead to the show.
Exactly right. So you're going to turn all of those over. You really just want to cook them on one side. And then we're going to add some lemon juice.
Okay, what is my shining moment? You said I'm going to...
We're going to put a little bourbon in here in a minute. So lemon juice, this is lemon zest. This is the peel of lemon that's going in now. I kind of zested long strips, makes it kind of decorative. We're going to put in a little salt, a little pepper, season it up before we go in. And next, okay, there's the bourbon.
Okay.
You ready? Let me get the thing lit.
Fire.
Okay, dump it in.
Right in the middle.
Yep, right in the middle.
Okay.
There you go. Right. There we go.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Wow.
You know, if you're cooking on TV, that's the most, that's the scariest thing, because you don't think you're ever going to get it lit, and it actually lit right up. So
I'm
that's
just
perfect.
happy my eyebrows are still intact.
You don't paint those on anymore?
No.
Excellent.
No.
I'm
I
so
got some real
glad.
hair working up there.
Oh, well, good. They grew back. So you're going to just let this cook.
Although his hairstyle seems to suggest he may have the fire thing. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly right. This will burn out, so it's not going to, you know, don't worry about it. The alcohol cooks off. That's what the flame is from the alcohol.
Okay.
Once it subsides, which is done now by itself, we're going to add a little parsley. You want a kind of little fresh flavor to it.
So good when it's cooking.
Yeah,
if you're doing this at the beach, you better bring a lot or have a good fence. There's going to be people coming.
When are you going to the beach next, and what beach?
Well, I have a feeling the next time you're going to the beach, you're probably going to spend a lot of time in the bourbon, so you have to remember not to drink the bourbon and save it for some of the shrimp.
Cause and effect.
Well, you know, and tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, so if you wanted to kind of get a Mexican with this, you could use tequila instead of bourbon.
Muy bien.
In the Italians, it's called scampi is how this dish is made, and they actually make it with white wine instead of bourbon. So it's really fast. Let me get a couple of these turned over here, and I think we're almost ready to plate. I mean, that's how fast this dish goes.
That is quick. Almost to the point where you better not be trying to do 2 things at once and pay attention. You might burn something.
Well, that's exactly right. And the biggest thing you can burn here in a way is either you can overcook the shrimp, which makes them kind of rubbery, which you don't want to do, especially when you're using fresh Gulf shrimp like we are here.
Yeah.
Get out a platter. This is kind of finger food. I hope you don't mind eating with your fingers.
You're talking our language now. Our fine China's paper plates.
Right in our wheelhouse.
Yeah, exactly. All right. We're done. We're just going to plate that up.
Great. Now,
And I
that's my
bought
plate. Where is Judd?
right, exactly. That's
there,
the other
yeah.
one. He's got the green one.
Everyone else at the station's wondering where their plate is.
Exactly.
Yes.
And what's good about this is that you really just serve it like this. I've got some bread over there. You kind of sop up as you go, a little drinking, a little sopping.
I was going to say,
A
that
little
bread
shrimps.
to me, it looks like when the plate gets a little clear, you just jam it on in there.
That's
get
exactly
some sauce
right.
and just tear it up.
That's exactly
Yeah,
right.
that sounds good.
Okay, literally, I made the dish in the time we did this cooking segment. Now, if people say you don't have time to cook, honestly,
Yeah, little prep work.
how much more
but,
time?
I mean,
a little. I mean, you have to measure out salt and pepper. You have to do a little lemon zest. Otherwise, go on, guys, get in there with your fingers. I think they're okay.
You want to say that twice?
Yeah, right. Grab them by the tail.
Cheers.
That's right.
Here's to you.
That's just good. That's just good.
I'm not sure.
Wow.
Try another one. Make sure. We're good.
So this is what I like. This is what I want people to do is start cooking at home. You don't need a lot of time. There's fresh ingredients. You can shop them locally. We're really close to the Gulf. So why not use what we have here in town? Why not shop, support your local businesses, support your local economies, really, get back into the kitchen and do it for your neighbors, do it for your friends.
All right, just let us know what time we come by next.
Exactly.
We'd love to have you, Mark. Thank you
Exactly.
as always
Thank
for the
you.
food. And
You said do it
where
for
can
your
folks
friends,
see your
right?
cookbook?
Yeah, I work for all of your friends. Cookbooks at Capital Book and News, so you can purchase it there. You can also find it online. Go to Amazon, any of the big sites. It's also on Kindle. It's on ebook. It's all over the place.
That's
Check it out.
excellent.
Beyond the Pasta.
Has to be on my desk.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're going to check in with pediatrician Dr. Martin Glover in just